Hello everyone, welcome back to the 4th episode of Campus Confessional, your source, your place to be for real stories about real students. Today we're going to have a variety of questions again. We got a lot of new submissions. We're so grateful for the love and support we got for the last few episodes. Before we actually start with any questions, I just want to have a little chat with you guys. Good morning, Thalassa. Good morning, Sasha.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, Charlie.
Good morning, Charlie. What do you guys think about 2 episodes already being out into the world?
I'm so excited.
I'm like shitting my pants.
Oh my god.
I think it's nice, but it's weird to watch yourself. I struggle with that. Ooh.
It's weird to see. I do love watching the show and I see it on YouTube and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's still scary because I see other people viewing it because you can see how many viewers there are.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what do you mean that many people? Yeah. That sounds like a small number compared to other things, but you have to imagine 300 people
in a room,
that's
insane.
That's crazy.
That's a lot.
That's more than our program, the people in our program.
Yeah.
So that's.
Insane.
I think it's really cool. I think it's nice.
Yeah. But thank you guys so much for all the support. We really do appreciate it, and we love doing this. So keep sending in questions. We love to help you. We're so in for the mission of Hans Mack International, which is by students for students. So let us help you.
Yeah.
With that being said, we have a few fun questions that we got. I don't know which one if you want to start off. Confessions, dilemmas,
questions.
Crazy stories.
Yeah. Sasha, I think you wanted to start, right?
Okay. I know someone who straight up faked an internship on their resume and landed an amazing job. I would never, but also it's so tempting. Where do you draw the line between hustling and straight up lying?
Girl.
Please DM us privately, whoever. Send this in.
How did you do this? What?
I'd love to hear the story.
I would love some tips and tricks for that.
Good for them, first of all, right?
I mean, the only thing is though, if you get caught. Imagine imagine I put on my resume that I speak fluent Chinese, and then they're like, "Oh, Kevin, we're gonna send you to China on a field trip," and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
the consequences of your own actions, but it worked. So for that person, I think it's good. I would also never do it. I'm scared shitless.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sorry. So I would not. But yeah. What do you think?
It's a tough question. Yeah.
It's a tough question because I also wonder what this person
lied about.
No. Oh. What do they want to know? Do they want to they're asking where do they draw the line between hustling and straight up just lying? But I mean, it's good to hustle. It's good to put yourself out there, and you definitely can throw in some little white lies to get ahead because it's just how the world works. But you can't be blatantly lying about a whole bunch of stuff because you're gonna get caught. Also, my mommy raised me to tell me never to lie, or else my nose would grow.
My mom would
say the same.
Yeah.
We also think we don't really have the context, so we don't really know what they lied about. Cause it could have been a small thing.
Well, it says here they faked an internship on their resume. That's what they lied about.
But what if the company calls that internship, that placement, and they're like, "Hey, did Kevin work here?" No, who's Kevin?
But it says they already got the job, so why would they call them when this person already got? It seems like I wrote it. It's my internship. No.
Yes.
I feel they already got the job. And even if they lose it, it's their own fault.
Did you write this, Thalassa?
It's my internship. It's actually no, but I feel they would already.
Plot twist.
If they were, then it would be their own fault, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. You just have to be careful. I think at the end of the day, you have to be careful.
Yeah, your own responsibility.
It's your own responsibility. If you lie, you're taking a risk to get caught. So. Yeah, I don't know exactly what we should do with this, but lying is never good. So
never lie.
Never lie.
Otherwise, you can't sleep at night.
The next one is pretty fun. I'm gonna read this one. I feel like we can all relate to this one, to be honest, because we've all had some pretty interesting type of friends. Let me put it like that.
Yeah.
I just found out my whole friend group has been lying to me about something, and I don't know what to do. How do I even deal with that? About what? I want to know.
Yeah, I also want to know.
I'm nosy.
I'm very nosy.
Curious.
Yeah.
Tell me, please.
Give it to me, Rachel. Okay, have you guys ever dealt with like any bad friend groups?
Yeah, but not because they lied to me. It was just a whole nother reason. I don't know. If, I don't know if I should get into this because it's a long story.
Yeah.
Long story short.
I think production will
Please,
kill us.
Let her tell the long story short.
Long story short.
Go ahead.
Please.
My ex-best friend got together with like an ex, and then she.
How long after you guys broke up?
A month, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Crazy.
she turned everybody in our friend group against me, even though we were the original friends, and we had been friends for years.
Yeah. Wow.
Insane, right?
I hope she hears this.
Yeah.
I hope she hears this.
No, blur the curse word out, please. I can't be cursing on this every 2 seconds.
Every episode.
Every episode, multiple.
Well, this time Kevin also swore.
Yeah.
So.
Well, okay. I have definitely had a lot of friends in my years. I'm only 20 years old. I'm almost turning 21, guys. It's almost my birthday.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Thank you. No, okay, so I've definitely had a lot of different friend groups, you know, in elementary school, in high school, in like a little college that I went to before. I don't even know what type of school it was. I had an associate's degree. But what?
Okay, a little bragging. Little bragging.
Oh, I thought you were telling me to get to the point.
No, yeah, that was me. Sasha was saying that you were bragging.
Yeah.
Always. So I definitely had different friend groups, and well, I'm not friends with any of them anymore for multiple reasons. But
Imagine we get sued for this, for defamation.
I definitely think
no names.
You should be very careful with who you...
Allegedly, everybody. It's all
Shut
about
up.
Just tell the story, please.
I definitely think you should be very careful with who you surround yourself with, because like friend groups can be fun, especially in school. You know, you can go out together. But if you're really trying to form like deep friendships with a big group of people, you're going to have to be careful, because I have learned if there's one thing I can tell people, especially like younger people and especially like people that maybe struggle with friends or like struggle to trust people, is you will never know. You will never know someone's true intentions.
No. Yeah, that's true.
You will never know someone's true intentions.
I agree.
What are you laughing at, Thalassa?
No, nothing.
There's a little
Which is
leaking
unfortunate,
from my nose.
but yeah.
Yeah, you'll never know someone's true intentions, and that's very unfortunate, and it hurts, because like I feel like when I go into friendships, I always give people, not even friendships, with anything, I give people my like 100%, and then when they don't do that same, if they don't give you that same energy that you are giving them, at some point when you have that click, when you realize like, oh wow, I actually love and care and I give so much time and dedication to this person, but once I need it, they're not here for me. I'm definitely gonna get called out for saying this, because whatever. But it hurts, because you're like, wow, like I'm giving so much time to this like group or these people, and then they don't do the same thing. That hurts. So yeah, you should surround yourself with good people. Friend groups are not always the best thing.
The question was, how do I deal with this situation?
Yes, I'm sorry.
And that's okay. I think if you know that they're lying to you and no one has like spoken up to you about it, you have to like protect yourself. Just, you can always bring it up and be like, hey, like, I know what the flip. And yeah, and if you want to stay friends with them after they like, we don't know what it's about, of course, but if they say like, oh, and they apologize, you guys can talk it out. Okay, like if you want to, you know, but also like think if you want to be friends with them, if they lie to you.
It also probably depends on like what type of friendship you have. If you're just, do you guys know the difference between like school friends and real friends?
Yeah.
It took me a while to know that difference, because obviously people from school, you see them 5 days a week and you think you have a very close friendship with them. But I've had people who I still, you know, love and adore very much. And I have no bad blood with them. but we would only hang out in school. And then I realized, like, hey, we actually never hang out outside of school. So are we even that good friends if we never take the time to see each other outside of school? Not that it's like drama or anything bad, but it's like, it is a different from friends that you do more effort to see them outside of school. So with this friend group thing, if they're like lying to you about something, you should also know, like, oh, are these people you really hold close to your heart, or they're just casual, and you should also just not care. Don't care that
Yeah,
much.
but not everybody can be as unbothered as you. So
Ugh, I'm so unbothered. Too unbothered sometimes for my own good.
yeah. Well, we hope we helped with that question.
Yeah, just protect yourself and talk to them about it and make a decision, like, who do I want to be
Confrontation.
surrounding myself with.
Confrontation is
Yeah,
very important.
don't let it go, because
Yeah.
Yeah.
Confront them with the issue.
Yeah.
Tell them.
exactly.
Heads on.
Head on. Exactly. Go
Very
ahead. Go
direct
ahead.
Dutch
Go ahead,
manner.
Thalassa.
So we got a question. I thought it would be nice to talk about it, and it was, what is your guys' like most embarrassing thing that has almost this thing that has
That
ever
is.
happened to you on campus? I thought it was funny. One of you guys can start, because I actually haven't.
I have to think about it. Do you have something?
The thing is, anytime something embarrassing happens, I literally delete it from my brain. Like the introduction week, I'm sure I can name numerous things of that.
Oh, really?
I do have things from high school. Like one thing from high school that's like, take me out. Like, so
If
embarrassing.
I could find the picture, I technically can, but in the introduction week, so we all study international communication, and our program offers an introduction week for like new students to, like, you know, acclimate with being in Groningen and being at Hansen for the first time.
Get to know each other.
Exactly, and they're like buddies. It's a super fun program, and they're doing it this year as well.
We're buddies, actually.
We're
this
actually
year.
going to be buddies. So if you're
So-
listening and you're going to be an international communication student soon, we cannot wait to welcome you. Anyways,
Yeah.
let me get to the point. During our introduction week
Yeah, what's the
last
point?
year, Thalassa has woken up on a different side of the bed this morning. Anyways, I hugged a tree for like a dare. And I had to hug a tree for
was
like
it for
But that's
the
for the crazy.
crazy 80.
Crazy 88?
Yeah,
crazy.
that.
Yeah, okay.
That's not that bad.
I had to hug a tree, but it was embarrassing. And
Was it though?
I had
What?
to-
Hugging a tree is your most embarrassing
But
story?
like, I also had to like fight with a tree. Why were there so many trees involved? Like, I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll just put that entire introduction week, because you have to do like a lot of weird little challenges. Nothing too weird, nothing to make you uncomfortable. But you have to do little crazy challenges, you know, just to laugh, have fun with your new class.
Get to know.
So
the
that was
city
probably
center.
all embarrassing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't really have anything.
How many?
I
like-
can't say one from like campus, but I do in high school. I remember like my so embarrassing. I was at school, and then I had detention after school, so it was like a long ass day. Then me and my friend cycled home, and I was like, oh,
Detention is, sorry to disturb you, but detention is like strafmiddag, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Like you have to stay like an hour or multiple hours after you're done with school. So, and my friend who was in a different class was done at the same time I was done with detention, and we cycled to school and back. We cycle back home, and she just goes, I saw that my zipper was like open. I was like, oh my god, my
Your
zipper's
fly?
open. Yeah, my fly was open. I was like, oh my god, ha. She goes, oh yeah, I saw that earlier today. I just go, wait, earlier today? So I was walking around all day with like my fly open, and
And she didn't say anything.
No, but the thing is, like, she saw me walk past, but I was
Oh.
already gone. She was like, oh, she'll
Wow.
probably like, yeah,
The world saw.
my underwear. Yeah, great.
Oh, was it like open?
It was like,
like you could see your underwear. Was it just like?
Like, was
well,
the-
probably from
unzipped?
some angles, yeah.
The full garage open.
If someone was sitting and I was they could have probably, like, I don't know, it probably different times, like it was more open than others.
my
like,
God.
Yeah, it was super embarrassing.
Also, I want to know who asked this question, because who is praying for our downfall? Like, why do they need to know this?
Well, you're telling people that you're hugging trees. It's not that bad.
Exactly.
What? That's not bad at all. Okay,
oh my
Sasha.
God. Sasha, go ahead.
Well, I don't really have a lot of embarrassing stories.
She's too cool,
I-
guys. She's too cool.
No, I'm just
She doesn't
very.
do that.
I'm very anxious, so I just plan ahead. But yeah, the thing that I am gonna talk about is that time on the bus.
Oh my god, no!
So
Oh,
we
I
were on
remember.
bus. Me and Thalassa were on bus 171. And the bus was full.
Yeah.
And she was sitting next to me. And at some
And I
point,
just bought a painting as well, so that was between my legs. So we
Yeah.
were very like unstable.
Yeah. And at some point the bus like
Had to break. And I got pushed, and I pushed Sasha
she
because
pushed me because of the inertia. Because
Yeah.
there was also people behind Thalassa.
pushing
And I
me. Yeah.
and I
I
fell on
swear.
my butt.
And then she
Did-
fell on this guy, and this guy goes,
Oh wait, I do know about this
and
story.
he starts
I was like,
making weird noises, and then this girl was sitting there with the so, oh, what's happening?
Oh
What's
my
happening?
god! She was sitting next to us, and she had her
Bag.
backpack on the free seat next to me, and then she
Yeah.
was like, "Oh my god, what's going on? That's crazy!"
Yeah, she started getting all involved. And
this
Sasha was
is
just
a
like,
weird story.
Yeah,
Sasha felt like, oh no,
and
but it was
Thalassa
really
was
funny.
gripping my arm to
Yeah.
keep me from falling. I had bruises on my arm, like from her fingers.
Hey, I tried.
I also tried not to fall on
Yeah.
the frame because
Oh,
Yeah, I think you win embarrassing story of the.
That was
That's
embarrassing,
the
yeah.
only thing.
that was
Besides
embarrassing.
that-
In the bus.
I'm gonna give you that win.
And
You-
it was the one time we took a different bus. We
Yeah.
took 170. which one?
171.
it
Yeah,
doesn't matter
121.
which bus you took.
No, it is because
It
that
was,
bus is
yeah.
always full.
And we never take that bus.
It's
We're
a
like,
different
oh, you know
route.
what? Might as well.
Yeah, it's a different route, and
Okay.
it's just always full.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We fell. It was very. Well, actually, I didn't fell.
I did. Oh my-
Whoever wanted to know those embarrassing stories, I hope you stub your toe against like a
Now.
cabinet.
I hope your
You
pillow
literally did not
is
tell an
warm.
embarrassing story, Kevin.
Exactly, you let that
Yeah, come
me.
on, tell us a real embarrassing story. Like, be real right now.
be fuck.
Oh,
Yeah, the far.
be effing for real. Is that allowed? I feel
I
like
think
that's
so.
allowed.
No. I don't know. Next question.
You're such a liar. Okay.
I'll get back to. I'll get
Boring.
back to you. Okay.
Boring.
Let me continue. So this is a fun one, and I've been wanting to talk about this since we started the show because I love.
Yeah, this one was good. I
love
like this one.
I submitted an essay written by AI, and my professor told me it was the best work I've
Oh.
ever done.
You jumped over.
Yeah,
I know.
I was
Okay.
like, wait, yeah.
I know. Should I repeat the question since you interrupted
It wasn't
me?
a question.
Yeah.
It was
It
like
was
a
a
little
confession.
confession.
Sure.
I submitted an essay written by AI, and my professor told me it was the best work I've ever done. I love ChatGPT. Let me tell y'all.
It's my
Yeah.
best friend.
I feel like I've had that told to me before. Like,
Me.
we talked about it 2 days ago.
Don't.
Okay, well, we can't say it.
When
but
is this episode coming out? Because I need to know if it's after my language block.
Yeah.
yeah, that was, yeah. Mine, yeah.
Love you.
Well, in our defense,
Or-
we do actually get high grades for the language exam. We already are pretty
Yeah,
good writers.
exactly.
We're just lazy.
True.
The thing is,
And
look,
it was a practice thing. Like, it's
Yeah.
not like not a real assignment. And I'm
I have
changing
like
it.
a lot of different mixed emotions about ChatGPT. Mostly positive. I love AI. I love ChatGPT because it's just so convenient and it's so easy.
Yeah.
But the one thing I have realized is it's made me super lazy. I used to love writing like long
too.
text, random ass
Me too.
stories of stuff.
What's up with us today?
But
We
literally,
keep.
now I can't even write an email without asking ChatGPT.
Sometimes I have
Yeah,
to
me
send
too.
someone like my previous boss. I had to send her a WhatsApp message, and I was like, "So this is like how I want to
the
come."
message from like a few days ago?
Yeah,
Okay.
she. Nah, never mind.
Okay.
No.
Nope.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
I love ChatGPT.
Me
Yeah.
too.
ChatGPT,
But I
cha-cha.
also hate the fact that with the school thing, the flagging, like it's so inaccurate. Right.
Oh, like on Blackboard?
On every university has this. It's not necessarily just Blackboard.
Oh.
They also
Oh.
yeah they have this. Like they check if you use AI or not.
Yeah.
But it's so. Yeah, it's
But
not
also,
accurate
I
at all.
want to know, obviously, if you're
Like they
like...
use AI to flag AI, so it's
Yeah. Obviously, I get that you can't be like writing a whole project document using ChatGPT, but I don't get why like a lot of universities are so against it. It's like, it's literally modern technology.
And
Come
you will
on.
use it when you're done with your studies. Like,
Exactly.
as long as you use it like smartly, I think that's fine.
I used to work at a company, which I will not name, and they encouraged us to use ChatGPT for like captions on Instagram and Facebook and to write emails
Yeah.
because they're like, at least we won't make any spelling mistakes. It'll be
Exactly.
creative, it'll be unique, it'll be nice, it'll be exciting, whatever. You can put in so many prompts. Let me not promote ChatGPT.
No, but you have to know what to ask for it to actually give you a
Exactly.
good
Yeah,
answer.
it's a
So
lot of
like-
work. No.
Exactly. It's
So,
not a lot of work, but
honestly-
you have to.
You jumped on.
For the girl who did this,
It's fine.
Or guy.
you knew exactly what to put in those prompts, so technically you did help write it, as you
Exactly.
should. Good job.
Yeah.
Not a problem. We approve of this submission.
We
Yeah.
approve.
Approved.
Okay, should I do the next
Yeah.
one? 'Cause
Yeah,
I
go
thought it
ahead.
was kind of funny. Another confession. I once started a fake like group project WhatsApp chat just so I could convince my professor that my teammates weren't responding.
I
love
like
this one.
the level of pettiness.
Yeah.
I
How
like
old
that.
is this professor?
What do you mean?
Like, you could see on WhatsApp, like, when it was created,
But I don't
right?
think.
No, but maybe
they
it's
showed
like a
that.
screenshot.
Yeah.
I don't think they will go into the.
Yeah,
I don't
know.
think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Insane. Yeah. But
Well,
honestly,
Yeah.
pretty...
We should have done that last.
Your projects can be tough. We know
I
from
should've done-
first-hand experience. So.
How do I... Okay, I have a question for the person who sent this. How do I do that if I have one person in my group? No tea, no shade, but how do I do that?
Okay.
Who are you talking about right now?
Nobody.
Okay.
Damn.
No, but...
Damn.
Yeah.
It's tough, to work in group projects.
Yeah.
So we
Sometimes
gotta
you gotta
admit
do
that.
what you gotta do.
Yeah.
I believe that.
But also, they could have also gone with a different approach and just be like, tell the professor. I mean, I guess if you need proof. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. We got a lot more, like, confessions this episode. I'm
I
surprised.
liked it. I thought it was
I'm
nice.
kinda,
And I also, like, find it interesting as, like, we got, like, different submissions. And obviously, we have to, like, choose which one are best to talk about on this.
Unfortunately, we can't choose them all.
Exactly. Like, on the show and on the podcast. Because some of them were a little...
Inappropriate.
inappropriate. Like, there was one about pregnancies and stuff, and I'm
Which
like,
is still okay to talk about, but it's the way that it was formulated was just inappropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe we'll
Exactly.
have to paraphrase it and then use it.
yeah,
Yeah, sometimes you gotta do it.
definitely.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we get submissions and it's like, I'm pregnant, and I'm like, oh, okay,
Damn.
good for you, happy pregnancy, happy baby,
Or not.
or not,
It was still a happy pregnancy.
of course. Thalassa really wants to have kids. I'm gonna keep
I think
mentioning
we
that.
mentioned that.
Yeah,
as
my
well.
god, every episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm manifesting it for you.
Thank you.
I'm manifesting it for you.
Thank you. I got
Really
my
love that.
period. So
That's why she was cranky
we
today.
didn't need to know that
I'm not
information.
cranky today. What the
Yeah, okay.
Dare I
need
say
to,
anything
Okay,
else?
Thalassa, you have to tell us what's going on. Tell the viewers what's going on.
Nothing is going on, like actually. Like I'm just I
Are
think
you-
I'm just getting more comfortable around the camera. I think
Oh,
that's it.
my god. So
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, something that we also did want to do,
Yeah.
and I'm so glad because I almost keep forgetting, and we cannot forget. Now that the show has been out we have 2 episodes out.
Oh,
You
yeah.
wanna call your mom?
No.
Oh.
My mom's working.
Okay,
Yeah, mine
spoiler.
too.
No. that was so random. by the way.
Tease.
Spoiler. Okay.
Please.
That was so random, by the way. No. So
I
for
thought that's what you wanna.
Can I talk?
No.
For our promotions, we used pictures and we like did a little photo shoot.
Yeah.
The person that we used for that photo shoot is Tabitha, and now I don't know Tabitha's last name, so let me quickly go search it up on LinkedIn because
While you're doing that, we just want to say a very big thank you to Tabitha because the pictures turned out amazing
I
and
love them.
yeah, it
we're
was so nice.
grateful. We had so much fun that day.
yeah, she's really
shooting.
good.
Yeah,
really
she's
good.
so talented. And we have yet to take her out for drinks.
yeah.
So please.
Tabitha Vilches Maldonado on LinkedIn. You can find her, connect with her. She does photo shoots as well for Hansa Mag itself.
Yeah.
She's so talented. The pictures are amazing. I definitely don't look like that. Like the way those
she
pictures
did,
are.
She did really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
big
thank you so
shout out
much.
to Tabitha. Thank you so much. We love and appreciate you. So that's super great.
Yeah, I think.
And I really wanted to say that. I'm glad
Yeah,
we
glad.
did
Yeah,
that.
good,
'Cause we
good thing you
texted about it, yeah.
remembered.
Yeah.
She definitely deserves the shout out.
Definitely. And we definitely need to
Definitely.
take her out for drinks. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. We said that for a
Samba's
while.
very
And now that we
busy
said it on the
usually.
show, excuse me?
I said, but somebody is very busy around
I can't
here.
help it. I'm a busy man. I told you, like, you have to send me a calendar invite if
Yeah,
you wanna.
it's
If
a
you want,
joke.
if you wanna make plans with me, send me a calendar invite, and I'll let you know if it works.
You should get an assistant or something, someone.
You wanna be my? You wanna have a job? You wanna be my assistant?
Are you gonna pay me?
How much do you want?
How much are you willing to get?
Oh,
Like a solid 50 cents an hour. I offered her 50 cents an hour to be my assistant.
That is insane.
a job is a job, Sasha.
But
A
I
job
was gonna
is a
say
job.
that's child labor, but I'm not a minor.
But okay. Thank you to Tabitha for the amazing
Yeah,
photo shoots.
thank you so
I don't have anything else I want to add.
Except that voice crack.
I love how the first episode, it went so good. No
The
voice crack.
second one, though.
The second, everything has gone downhill since.
But that's
Yeah.
okay. That's just who you are.
It's just who I am.
Yeah.
Be who you are.
Lovely.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Maybe not.
Okay.
Okay, stop being a hater. Is there anything else you guys want to add? Anything you want to say to the viewers, people
Kevin
watching?
brought the cards.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
We didn't
We're
tape them,
Ignore
but-
that because that doesn't
Yeah.
fit, but
So cute.
Amazing.
So,
Love
shout out to
Little
Kevin for that.
cards, Yeah.
Yeah.
Campus Confessional. Follow us on Hansabank International.
Yeah.
Spotify and YouTube.
Perfect.
It's great.
Thank you so much
thank you
for
guys
watching.
for watching. Please check
This
out
was
the
like
other
a very
podcasts.
light episode. I feel
Yeah,
like we
love
had
it.
a very like light, fun
Yeah.
conversations, you know.
Yeah, nice.
And also because I think, was it last episode? I don't know the order. Yeah, it was last episode, the third one, because this is 4. So the third one, we had pretty deep conversation.
Yeah, we went.
So now we are lighting things up again.
Yeah.
We're brightening the room with our energy.
Because it's spring.
Oh my God, I love spring.
Me too.
Yeah.
Okay, you
if
guys,
you
we
live in
have
the
to wrap it
Netherlands,
Yeah, wrap it up. Enjoy your week, your day, your night, your morning, and hopefully we'll see you in the next
Yeah.
episode.
Please check out the other podcasts, Go
Oh,
in
yeah.
Dutch
Don't
and
forget.
International Groningen, right?
yes, very much.
I
Follow-
remember this time.
Good job. Follow us at Hansabank International on Instagram and YouTube.
And we'll see you there.
And we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye.